There's been a big addition to our family since episode 5.
I think it's a small addition.
It's a small addition. I'm gonna show you.
It's a unicorn.
No, it's Helen. There she is. Well, actually, don't tell Helen, but Helen's a boy. But like, what is gender? Helen enjoys sitting in the windowsill, which he can't do anymore because Henry learned how to put his paw in.
Henry is our cat, also a male.
Yeah, so many boys.
I feel like today's segment levels out the femininity.
Because it's eggs. I love you, precious. Today, we are doing a modified version of the egg roulette challenge.
I'm calling it egg roulette trivia.
We're doing egg roulette, but we're adding our own spin on it by having some dear friends of ours zoom in, and they're gonna ask us trivia questions.
We'll both be asked the questions, we'll both have an opportunity to respond. If one of us gets it incorrect, we get to pick an egg to smash in our head. If we both get it incorrect, we both gotta smash an egg.
The round of trivia ends when we get it wrong, correct?
That is correct.
Either one of us?
Either one of us.
We have 4 couples and a dear friend. We have a dozen eggs. How many are hard-boiled?
6 and 6.
6 and 6?
Half down the middle.
God!
We're both gonna have some egg on our face tonight.
More than we usually do.
Although the last 5 weeks, it's just been egg on our face. Can I try something?
Sure, Trey.
Lara has no idea that I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try a trick. 2 eggs.
Is this magic?
Yeah. Okay. If this works,
okay,
I think she'll be surprised. With this trick, she needs to have complete control of which egg we're going to choose to do magic with. So would you like this egg or this egg?
This egg.
Okay, you hold on to that egg.
Oh, it's cold.
The idea here is I'm going to take everything in this egg and throw it into this egg. Feel. Did you feel it get a little heavier?
Not really.
Let's give something this.
My clean floor! Trey, there was nothing in there.
What about this one? Ah! What's interesting about this egg, though...
Whoa! You guys!
There are 2 yolks.
How'd you do that?
A little bit of magic, a little bit of surprise. Something to try.
That was crazy. I thought you were about to drink that.
Do you dare me?
No, Trey! Oh my God, I'm gonna puke. And I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.
The charity this week.
We know so many people in the restaurant industry. Much like the arts, they have been hit super hard because that is one industry that relies on large gatherings of people. The charity this week is the Restaurant Employee Relief Fund. The website is rerf.us. This is a charity that is being run by the National Restaurant Association Educational Foundation. That is the NRAEF. I really think they made that acronym more complicated because they just didn't want to be called the NRA. Please donate. Help all of our friends that are in the restaurant business until they can get back to doing what they do best. We miss restaurants. I'm sure you do too. Can't wait to visit them as soon as we are able. I miss any wine and cheese bar. Any tapas place. I was just thinking about that today. Like, what are other cuisines? Like, what is sushi? You put Helen down!
You asked what sushi was.
That is a pet! Henry thinks it's sushi. Our very first guest, my brother, KRIS, and his wife, Mackenzie.
Hey!
Ears.
Hi.
Look at the puppy ears!
Ears. There he is.
Arthur! Where are you guys? Tell us everything.
We are currently quarantining outside of Fort Bragg, Fayetteville, North Carolina.
And our category tonight is Weird New York City Trivia.
We all spent a lot of time together in New York because these 2 fine people went to West Point. We were honored to be one of their first points of contact. Lots of good memories in the city with these 2.
And memories that I probably should remember but don't. Anyway, first question. This historic bar only serves 2 types of beer and did not allow women to enter until 1970.
You have a guess already?
It's on the Lower East Side, if that helps.
Ah.
I'm still getting an egg.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Laura got it.
Laura got it.
Yeah.
McSorley's!
All right.
Oh my God,
There it
Trey!
is.
I'm going to let you pick
Oh, great. That one.
this one. All right. Here we go.
Oh, safe.
Oh,
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
good luck with the eggs.
We made it through the first round unscathed. Coming up next, our dear friends Craig Smith and Teresa Walker.
And this special guest just popped in the room to say hi to them. Actually, he's probably just here for Helen.
Yes! So you guys have no egg on you.
First round went well.
I was so ready for you guys being like, hello.
We're in a perfect position for our
For
first.
whatever you have to throw
for
at
our-
us.
We'll make this also interesting. For every question you get right, we'll drink.
We'll drink some.
Yes! Where are you quarantining?
We are in West Palm Beach, Florida.
We are going to ask you
Disney
Questions
questions.
regarding Disney.
The category is Disney.
Yes.
The category is Disney.
All right, here we go.
According to the dailymeal.com, what is the most iconic Disney snack? A, Mickey ice cream sandwiches. B, Mickey waffle. C,
A churro!
or D, Dole Whip.
Oh.
All right, I have my guess.
Let's see
Oh
him.
boy.
3, 2, 1.
Dole Whip.
You're both wrong!
No! How is it the Dole Whip? That's so new! No!
You pick mine first. That one.
This is gonna go south.
I'm so scared.
3,
Oh my God.
1.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Oh God! It's so gross!
It's on your arm.
It's on my butt. How is it on my butt?
And that pops so
Man,
good.
you
when
guys really got it right off.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Cheers.
Love you guys.
Mwah.
Up next are our dear friends.
Igor and Jeff.
Hey.
Already gone not well.
Somebody lost, or did both of you lose?
We
We both lost. You guys look so handsome.
Oh, thanks. Look, we're wearing the same shirt.
Yes?
No,
Question.
no.
Totally different. One's
Totally
got
different.
spots.
And you guys are quarantining where we're quarantining.
New York City. Hell's Kitchen.
And what is your category tonight?
Unicorns.
Magical unicorns.
Unicorn.
It's very exciting. Okay.
The first one is, according to popular belief, what kind of person can catch a unicorn?
Okay. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Good
wrong
choices, though.
And wrong.
Technically, it could be right and right.
Oh, actually, there's the right answer within that, but you didn't get it.
What's the correct
What's the answer?
A virgin. I know lots of fairies that are virgins, so I feel like
Not in Hell's Kitchen.
true that.
Oh, wow.
True that.
Many of the medieval stories about unicorns relate that they can only be tamed by a virgin. The unicorn was also symbolic of faithfulness in marriage.
I guess because
All
just
right.
the one horn.
I'll pick this time first. That one is yours.
This one is yours.
All right. You ready?
Wow.
Wait, what?
Your hair is going to be shiny.
Ooh, Trey, it's so gross.
Smells
you look
amazing.
absolutely clean because I think your egg yolk keeps falling down the backside of your head. We need a little frontage. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind when I lose next round. Well, thank you guys for doing this.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Best of luck.
Thank you guys.
All right, love you guys.
Bye.
I mean, I know I was going to fail that round, but really?
I needed to know the other 4 questions, and I just need to tell the world I got every single other question right.
Also a debatable answer.
I think we were both right because you said a fairy and I said a child, and I think that context is correct. I don't know.
Up next.
Our dear friends, Nick and Gemma.
Oh God, you've got egg everywhere.
It's not going well. It's so crazy. The last two we've gotten raw
Double.
eggs.
So there are only 2 raw eggs left.
I'm sure we'll get them. It's very sticky. There's a lot on the floor.
It looks much more glamorous on the Tonight Show.
Where are you quarantining right now?
20 minutes north of the city of Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Full city.
And what is your category tonight?
Food and wine.
Eat it. Just eat it.
Nick and Gemma do an amazing kind of a cooking show every night.
Cooking-ish every night that we feel like it.
Yeah.
We cook. Sometimes we're in a mood to be like, we should just go live and say hi to people.
Sometimes we have like the little bowls, like a real cooking show.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, I forgot everything we need for this.
So food and wine.
I feel good about this. All right, here we go.
This is multiple choice. Which of these is not a type of mushroom? Is it shiitake,
Chanterelle.
portofino, or oyster?
Those of you who know me know that I know mushrooms.
You are a fun guy.
That was funny, Nick!
You know, 3, 2, 1.
I say C, Portofino. She says B, Chanterelle. She's so wrong.
She's so wrong.
I'm wrong! No! Chanterelle.
Yeah.
That sounded like a girl group.
It does. Also a delicious mushroom.
I swear I've heard of Portofino mushroom.
Portofino is an Italian village.
Okay.
You have great odds.
3, 2, 1. Ah! Yes! Yes!
Proud of you, girlfriend.
Thank you, God.
We cannot wait to eat food and drink wine with you guys. Maybe no eggs, though.
Yeah, that would be good.
Some of them Portofino mushrooms.
That's a
You know what? I
village.
get down to Greene County and get some really good chanterelles.
They're just real good on pizza.
They're real good on pizza.
Thank you so much, guys.
We love you guys. Miss you.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
There's just egg everywhere. There's egg on the wall. Like there's egg places where there should not be egg.
It's starting to dry, which is great.
It's the worst. Pick this up.
Oh, we got something about Mary action going on.
Yeah, totally.
Last but not least, the brother of Mark, who last week tortured us. It's Richard who's going to torture us this week.
Richard is not allergic to pineapple. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Maybe Richard Rockage.
Hi, kids.
Richard!
Wow. How many eggs do you have left? It seems like a personal question.
6. Only 2 of them are raw. So Richard is quarantining where?
I'm in my apartment on 43rd, 28th, and 9th in Manhattan.
Here's a fun trivia question. Richard, what movie is your apartment famously showcased in?
The Oscar-winning film Birdman.
Yeah.
I think he asks us the trivia question.
Well, you know, I need to win right now.
But I get that right, so I don't have to put an egg on my
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything.
Last week, your brother tortured us. This week, you're going to torture us with math.
But luckily enough, it's Broadway math.
'Cause math is real.
But I can adapt for differently abled learners. Okay, here we go. After opening off-Broadway in 1959, Once Upon a Mattress moved uptown to Broadway. It started at the Alvin Theater, which is now the Neil Simon. Then it moved to the Winter Garden. Then it moved to the Court. And then it moved to the St. James. To help you out, Alvin, 52nd, Winter Garden, I'm going to say 50th, the Court at 48th, and then to the St. James at 44th. How many streets, not avenues, did it move in total? I can sing from it. I've always been I can't. Not helping.
That's really good. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Very good. Yep.
Oh, yeah. We needed a win.
244 performances in 4 different theaters.
Holy cow. Can you even imagine?
You're going to need the following information for this. We're going to be solving for X. A is the times Mama Rose is set in Gypsy, multiplied by the quantity of B, Peggy Sawyer Street, divided by C, which is the number of Von Trapp children in The Sound of Music, minus D, which is the number of theaters Once Upon a Mattress played on Broadway. Add to that E, which is the number of colors on Joseph's Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Scarlet and black and ochre and peach.
That many? I don't know. A.
Neither do I. The Rose thing's just a guess.
Okay.
Maybe it's not said at all. Or maybe she just says it once. That's going to be my guess.
That's actually my guess, too.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Wrong. It is 0. It is never said in Gypsy.
Then why do we call her Mama Rose? Who do you think you are? So that was Peggy Sawyer Street was 42nd Street. Divided by 7 Von Trapp children, minus 4 theaters, plus 29 colors of the Dreamcoat. 31 times 0 times Mama Rose is 7.
I gotta say though, we both got the math right.
Let me
good!
Math is a wonderful thing.
You got the right answer.
No, you got the wrong answer.
Right answer. we got the parentheses right. All right. Here we go. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Kiss today goodbye.
Well, it's not the first time you landed with the egg on your face, Laura.
Clearly.
Thank you, Richard.
Sorry, Laura.
Still love you. This is still better than Whoopi Goldberg challenge.
The Ruth Gator Ginsburg challenge.
The Ruth Bader Ginsburg challenge.
Talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, Richard. I will say, you did hard-boil them beautifully.
When it all chalks up, who won?
Let's do the math. It's even. I got 1, you got 1, and then we both did 3 times.
Yeah.
I got more yolks, so I think I'm the loser. So, the website for the Restaurant Employees Relief Fund is rerf.us, part of the National Restaurant Association's Educational Foundation. Please donate to them. They need our help until we can go patronize their businesses.
They're struggling right now. I think we're struggling right now. Thank you for watching. We'll talk to you next week.
Why would you do that?
I wanted to make you feel like you were in this with someone.
I would awkward wave, but I can't move my hands because they're frozen shut.
We'll see you next week.
Bye. Oh God, no.
Eggs, I really love you like the sky above. Eggs are the best.
Oh, I wasn't taping.